What is going on, you guys? My name is Curtis with the Soul Dojo Gaming channel, or if you're watching on Sports Gamers Online, what is going on? My name is Curtis from Sports Gamers Online. Today's the day. Today is the day for EAFC 27. The official reveal trailer just came out, and of course, FC The Grounds is the biggest addition to this series since Volta. I think it's the biggest in the series, whether it's been FIFA or EAFC. I just got done watching the trailer a few times. They have a few gameplay things in there, but mainly it's like more like the grounds focused. But yeah, look, we're going to jump into it. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the gameplay stuff. We'll jump over, even from the trailer, we'll jump over to like more like gameplay stuff and game modes, whatever they were talking about on their website. But yeah, let's jump right into the trailer, and I'll talk about what's going on, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I still have more questions now. I'm still very skeptical about what the grounds really is and what does this mean for the series as a whole. But let's jump into it. So, of course, this was the first thing that popped up, one of the first major points that was popped up. Boom, introducing the grounds. Obviously, if you look at the cover art for the standard edition, they are all in on the grounds, EAFC. Like EA Sports is all in on the grounds, all in on it. So of course, one of the first things that pops up is like the different districts. I was really surprised that there was only 3 because, you know, of course, NBA 2K. Now, don't get me wrong, EAFC, the grounds, is nowhere near NBA 2K. It's not going to be as big. It's not going to be as in-depth. But, like, they only had 3 districts. But I would like to see the diversity in districts when this happens. And by the way, if you don't know, this is the grounds is basically EAFC's version of NBA 2K's The City. If you're just now getting kind of caught up in that, they've been working on this for 3 years, so this is kind of them finally unraveling it. So we'll see how it gets better over the next couple of iterations of EAFC. So this is one of the first gameplay things. I do want to kind of go backwards real quick. Because did they say something about clubs already right there? Your new club's world. So they're gonna definitely bring pro clubs and the grounds together. Now, how they do that is going to be very vital to what I think about this game and this idea of the grounds, because I love clubs. I am a person that absolutely loves pro clubs. I'm a big pro clubs advocate. Clubs and career mode, love them both to death, and I just don't want the club's experience, I should say, to be ruined. I really don't. The way that, and I'll talk more about it, but the way they can really ruin it is if they bring predatory microtransactions into the grounds and you can transfer that to clubs. Now, what I mean by that is if they sit here and they put, like, you can use real world money to buy FIFA coins, and then you can turn those FIFA coins into attribute and use those FIFA coins or attribute points, whatever you buy with real world money, and you can upgrade your character, and then you can go into clubs and play games. I think that would be detrimental to pro clubs. I think that would just make it would honestly make it exactly what EAFC would want it to be, a cash cow. And it would make it very predatory because people could just spend loads of money and make their player really good and dominate in the grounds and dominate in clubs. So that's my biggest fear of clubs at the moment, is that you're going to infest it with pay-to-win microtransactions through the grounds. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, if that happens, I'm probably going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose all control. Like, there's no reason that should be in clubs. Clubs has been a very pure experience to this point, and they introduced microtransactions as cosmetics last year, and it just seems like they're just trying to slide it in on the sly, you know, every year. And it's I just do not want my club's experience ruined by that. So this is the first gameplay thing they brought up, defending AI rebalancing. Yeah, they got defending by AI does not need to be rebalanced. It needs to be completely redone, reworked, built from the ground up, because the AI, especially in clubs, is horrendous. Here we go. Defending, control advantage. These are just spicy words, just to, I don't know, like stepping in on a passing lane. This is just spicy words. It's basically AI intelligence redone, and hopefully it's good. This was kind of interesting to me. So it's like attacking offside event avoidance. So like you see Musiala there making like an outside run. He's curving his run to stay onside. We'll see how that translate into the game when it comes to like playing career mode and, you know, playing, you know, 1v1. See how the AI kind of works with that. That will be very interesting. Attacking pass and flow. I mean, what does this honestly mean? Like this, like again, they're just using a lot of spicy words just to use for the trailer. This is underlapping runs. I kind of do it now, but this seems like it starts from a different position and then they underlap through the defender. So that's cool. We'll see. Again, we'll see how this all translate on launch day. So like when you go back and you look at that, I think they're trying to blur the line here. It's funny that, oh, I'm sorry. They're trying to blur the line here between maybe career mode, because this is definitely career mode stuff. You can see a Premier League patch there for Aston Villa. They're trying to blur that line, right? They're trying to blur that line between career mode stuff or even pro club stuff and the grounds. Well, not this particular. There we go. Again, how are they going to blur this line between the grounds? Like, how do they incorporate the grounds? The grounds, again, you can bookmark this, you can clip this up. The grounds is the biggest addition to this series ever, whether it's FIFA or EAFC. So it's gonna be part of EA's plans for years to come. They're gonna enhance it. They're gonna make it better. It's gonna be similar to, if the only example that's very similar to this right now is the WWE 2K the Island, right? Like they just implemented that last year. We got the second rendition of it this year, and they made it a little bit better. This is going to be very similar. This is, and honestly, between all the EA sports games, this is the first time they're doing this, an open world concept. So how do they implement it with the rest of the game? I'm very skeptical about that. I'm not really excited. I'm just worried that it can be destroyed by microtransactions, and I think that's my biggest worry with this. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think you get with this. Some of the mini games do look cool. I will say I'll probably dabble in this day one and then probably don't touch it after that. These are cool things. These are cool shots. You got retro kits here. They got a bunch of stuff. Again, it's probably going to be super monetized, and it's probably going to be very expensive too, just like it is in 2K.
How did you do that?
Hoop ball. You got like hoop soccer or whatever. Right there. Right here. That's kind of cool, I guess.
How did you do that? I have no idea.
Faster 1-2s. What does that mean? Like like the game will indicate there's a 1-2 going on and it's just quicker. Hey, none of the gameplay stuff to me just seems, I don't know. I feel like they just picked out a few things and just said it in the trailer.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. The choice is
This was interesting. 2 phases, corner kicks. What was cool is like literally right before the corner's kicked, Upamecano makes the run right when it happens. So I don't know if this is like a single player thing where you can like initiate that. That's very interesting. I kind of like that. Of course, like Arsenal were really big with corner kicks this year, so that probably translated to the game. Hopefully they redo headers, because headers they need to find a balance between headers. Like now it's a little too hard to do a header. Before it's too easy. They need to find a better balance. One of our very first career mode new features that we got. So they got a career mode like transfer overhaul. It looks like it's just negotiations that they're talking about here. This looks very similar. Sorry, I have to go back. This looks very similar to what they do on Football Manager. So it does talk about wages, the value, if it's low tension. Hopefully they do it like if a player wants a certain wage, just let us know what you want the wage at, because usually in transfer talks, if you get the wage wrong and you get it really wrong, they'll just leave the conversation completely and you don't sign that player for another week. So hopefully they like do away with that. But yeah, I mean, this is cool. What else is coming to career mode? So what, they got like a different balancing when it comes to what is this, player career? Yeah, career mode, dynamic overhaul. So maybe they're going back to what you do in the game improves your overall. Which I like that system. That was kind of like the off-balance dribbling that I think they talked about that earlier. Did they? I think I've read something about that. But yeah, that's the off-balance dribbling. You know, when pace abusers are going to love that one. Don't give a fuck about Ultimate Team, by the way. Okay, I mean, what do I think about overall with the trailer? I mean, they showed some gameplay stuff. Of course, it's a lot of the grounds are in there. Oh, I think they're gonna show, yeah.
Welcome to the grounds.
And Alex Hunter's back. Alex Hunter is officially back. Okay. Again, they showed some gameplay stuff. Some of the gameplay features. They showed a little bit of career mode. I feel like this is a teaser for a lot of the deep dives that are coming. I feel like there will be more things to come. We will really be able to really analyze the game from that point. From what I see now, of course, again, the grounds is the biggest thing coming to this series, and they are all in on it, but how do you implement it? That is my biggest issue. I don't care about Alex Hunter. I didn't even like the journey like that. I felt like they should have used a lot of that journey asset for the player career itself, but they never did that. EA, what are you doing? I do want to talk a little bit about some of the things that we see on their website real quick. Let's go to not game modes. Well, we could. So the grounds does mention a social football playground where streets meets stadium, from kickabouts, 1v1s, and teaming up with friends and clubs. So that's where I think they're going to really, really mold it together between the grounds and clubs. Kickabouts, I want to see. It'd be fun just to kick a ball around with your friends. That would be cool. 1v1s would be very interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. That would be kind of fun to do. Yeah. And like I mentioned on X, it's only coming to new or current console generations. This won't be on a Switch 1, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. They do talk about Ultimate Team. They do mention Manager Live is back. Manager Live creator challenges, so you can create your own challenges. Manager Live will be making a return in EAFC 27. Yeah, that's kind of majority of the cool stuff. I mean, gameplay, attacking spatial awareness, all this stuff is going to be talked about. Oh yeah, off balance dribbling. All this stuff is going to be talked about in a deep dive. Retune defending delivers more player control in FC27, removing auto tackles, reducing the influence of AI defenders to give more power and mutual. This was cool. Authentic gameplay 2.0. So they upgraded the authentic gameplay, which I like the authentic gameplay, but the fact that they went in and redid it, that's good too. Again, overall, how are you incorporating the grounds? Is it going to be over monetized? Are you going to be able to upgrade your player using real world money and then go into clubs? That would make it pay to win. I'd really be upset about that. Yeah, I feel like that would just destroy this game. I feel like it would just destroy it. I would hate it because the game just doesn't need that. The game just doesn't need that. Make sure you guys get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the trailer and what do you guys think about some of the info that's coming out here in the last couple of days and today. My name is Curtis with the Soul Dojo Gaming channel. I'm also Curtis with Sports Gamers Online. Make sure you guys subscribe to both channels and yeah, get in the comments. Let us know